Hola amiguitos, welcome to another episode of Viva Art, where learning Spanish is so much fun. On today's episode, we're gonna be creating a trophy for the champion of our house, our dad. While we are creating this project, we're gonna be learning Spanish words and phrases to describe our wonderful dad. Just repeat after me. ¿Cómo es mi papá? Mi papá es alto. ¿Cómo es mi papá? Mi papá es bajo. ¿Cómo es mi papá? Mi papá es inteligente. ¿Cómo es mi papá? Mi papá es cariñoso. Yo quiero mucho a mi papá. We're gonna need 2 plastic cups, 2 different sizes. One has to be bigger than the other. It all depends how big you want your trophy. Today I'm using a 24 ounces cup and a 12 ounces cup. We also gonna need the yellow paint and the blue paint. Now, if you want your trophy in another color, that will be up to you. Maybe you want to use your father's favorite colors, but in my case, I'm going to be using yellow and blue. We also going to be tracing like a B shape, capital B shape, for the handles. Then we're going to cut these shapes to have the handles for the trophy. We also gonna trace sun stars to put it as decoration. Now, same thing, you can use any color you want. I'm gonna be using silver ones. You can also find like stickers, stars already made at your local craft store. That's what I'm using right now. I'm using the silver ones, but you can create your own stars by using construction paper and just trace different kinds in different colors. We also gonna need scissors, of course, to cut the shapes. We also gonna need 2 brushes, a thick brush, a thinner brush, a cup with water, glue, and hot glue, and of course, paper towel. Now we're ready to start. So now we're ready to start. We're gonna get the 2 cups and we're gonna apply the hot glue on the base of the cups. So now we put it together. We wait until dries up. So now it's time to start painting. Since I'm gonna use the yellow paint for my trophy, as I said before, you can use any color you want. And we're gonna start painting the cups. Now, if you want, you can also paint it inside the cup. This way, the color is going to be even darker. Okay, now we wait for this side, this first cup to dry. Now that this part already dried off, we're going to flip it over. So now we can continue painting the other cup. And then we do the same thing. And when it dries up, then maybe you're gonna be able to see if there are other areas that still need to be retouched, and that's okay. It all depends what kind of paint you're using. I'm using acrylic paint, but you're welcome to use any other one. And now we're gonna let it dry for about 8-10 minutes to make sure both sides are completely dry. Now that the paint has dried off outside and inside the cup, it's time for us to proceed with the blue lines to trace all around the edges. So for that, we're gonna use the very thin brush. And then carefully, you're gonna go around the edges. Okay, now you're gonna start tracing the letters. You can trace any message that you wanna put on your trophy. Mine is gonna say Best Dad. Now that we have finished with the phrase Best Dad, we're gonna be doing the number 1, just like the one you see here in the sample. I wanna trace the number 1 with blue again. Now while the number 1 is drying, I'm going to apply the stars. You can trace the stars on a piece of paper, different sizes, different colors, but the ones I'm going to use are the sticker ones, and you can get them at any craft store. So this is what I'm going to use, but like I said, you're welcome to just trace your own stars in a different color paper. So I'm gonna peel it off and I'm gonna place it just like the sample in the middle. And on the sides, I'm gonna place the little ones. Now you can place your stars anywhere you want. Now we need to represent the shyness of the stars. So we're gonna create these lines. Very carefully, we're gonna trace lines. Now you can decorate it any way you want it. You can use more stars, you can put them on the back. Now while this is drying off, it's time to work with the handles. So the way you can create these, the handles for the trophy, you can trace, as I mentioned it to you before, on a yellow paper for me because I wanted to match my trophy. You trace a capital B and then you just cut it in half. So then while the phrase is drying off and the number 1 is drying off, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna trace the lines that you see here for the trophy. As you can see, the lines go on the straight line part of the handles. So that's what I'm going to do here, and I'm gonna use the blue again, and I'm gonna trace 3 lines. And while this is drying off, I also want to trace the lines that goes in the middle of the trophy. So while that paint is drying off as well, now we make sure these handles are dry. Now that the lines on the handles are already dry as well, now we're gonna proceed to paste the handles on the side of the trophy. We're gonna bend the ends of the handles and we're gonna apply some hot glue. There you go. Thank you, amiguitos. We have so much fun. We created a wonderful trophy for the champion of the house, our wonderful dad. And we also learned how to describe our dad in Spanish. So now I want to wish a happy Father's Day to all the fathers around the world. Wish them the best, to enjoy their day, and see you next time. Adios.